Hi, I'm Gary Edwards.
I'm Robin Edwards, and if you love exploring the outdoors, you'll want to watch this week's episode of Vacations on the Fly. Here we are in Great Falls area of Montana. We'll be doing some hiking, biking, wildlife watching, and of course fishing.
That's not all. We'll be visiting the Olm-Pishkin Buffalo Jump Interpretive Center. Wondering what that is? Then stay tuned.
Major funding for Vacations on the Fly was provided by and by these additional underwriters. Honda Marine, power in tune with nature. And Twin V Power Cats, manufacturer of power catamarans from 10 feet to 32 feet. And the Hedrick Companies, your connection to Belize, Wyoming, and beyond. Closed captioning for Vacations on the Fly has been provided by the Monaco Coach Corporation.
After a few days of traveling, Gary and I arrived in Great Falls, Montana's third largest city. We didn't come for the city life, however. Our interest lay in what could be discovered in the mountains, the vast plains, and of course the beautiful Missouri River. Variety abounds. Large wheat farms, picturesque valleys, and beautiful winding river gorges can all be found within minutes of the city. We decided to head for the Missouri River and the variety of wild trout it has to offer. A great way to experience it is by drift boat, a much easier water taxi than the dugout canoes of Lewis and Clark's expedition. Here we go. Our water taxi awaits.
It is a gorgeous day here on the Missouri River. Robin and I are with our guide, Chad Shira, Central Montana Outfitters. Chad, it's great to see you again.
Good seeing you again, Gary.
Understand you had a little addition to the family.
Yeah, this last March we had a little baby boy.
Oh, that's exciting. So we're going to meet up with Marcia and Walker, right?
Walker, yep.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
they're going to bring lunch out to us today.
Oh, that sounds good.
Lunch, that's a must-do.
Yep. And I bet if you twist her arm, she'll pick up a fly rod.
Will she fish with us?
She'll try.
Okay,
All right.
Sounds like a deal.
That water's moving faster than it looks.
Yeah, it is.
Water's boiling.
Look at him.
Got him? Oh, there we go.
Go, girl!
Woo-hoo.
Oh, beautiful fish. That
Did
is
you
a big
see
one.
him? Did you see him?
Yeah. Take it easy, babe. It's a big one.
I got light tippet on there, remember?
Oh,
Right,
okay.
good. 3-pound
All
test
right.
tippet, so be careful.
Yeah, I don't know how well he's hooked. He took the dropper, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I watched him come up.
You did
Great.
good.
And
That looked
I definitely need that indicator one, though, the dry. That helps a lot. Oh! All right,
This
calm
one's got
down,
a
calm
longer
down.
handle for you.
great. Take your time with him, honey. Take your time.
Okay. I'm trying to get him on the reel, but I won't worry about
Yep.
it right now.
Yep.
He's not sure where he wants to go. He's coming around this side.
Okay. He's going to go anywhere he wants.
Yeah, he's headed downstream now.
If you need me to go downstream, I'll lift anchor up.
Yep.
He's
Drift down a
shaking
little.
his head. He is shaking.
You got him. You got him.
I am shaking.
That's a brown.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I was expecting rainbows in here.
Try to get him on your reel.
Yikes.
Oh man, look at him, look at him. Oh, he's diving again.
He's diving.
That is a
I'm just going to keep going with the current because he's running.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. He'll come back around. He'll come back around. Yep, keep
We'll
your
let
rod
you go.
tip. Take him all the way around now. This way.
Take him around.
Yep, take him around. Way to go.
As you say, walk the dog.
Walk the dog, that's right.
Come on,
Thank you,
guy.
Chad.
Oh, it does get deep here.
I can get you into the bank here if you want.
Let's take him right here if we can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, lift his head.
I'm going to anchor us. Nope.
Just be ready for him to dive and run
Yep.
again.
If he does, I'll lift up.
Okay.
But I'm going to anchor so you can get him.
Okay. Watch your, there you go. A lot of weeds on. Ooh.
Boy. Oh, it's deep here.
Oh, this is at least 10 feet deep. He came right up to the surface
Yep.
and then he dove again.
Yep. There's a nice brown.
This is a great river, though. I mean, all kinds of pools, and yet the shallows along the
Well, I think what I like about this is there's so much water here that's accessible.
Right.
Here he comes.
Oh, boy.
Woo! Here, pay attention.
Moving
Pay
with
attention.
him. Get ready.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Oh!
baby, 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 baby. Right here, ready?
Nice.
They're
Nice
beautiful.
job, Robin.
Oh,
They're
baby.
gorgeous.
Good
This is a
job.
wonderful brown trout. Okay.
Oh boy. Let him in the water.
Yep. All right, you hold the handle of the
Yeah, I
net.
got it.
I want to get the fly out. He's fine.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, he took that dropper right there in the corner. All right, wait a minute. Let's start over on that. Oh, there he is. Beautiful brown trout. You got the net?
I do.
Okay, the fly is out.
Okay. Oh, it's so pretty.
There's your fish.
Nice job, Robin.
Thanks.
All right.
Great
Yeah,
fight.
he's a dandy.
Catch your breath there, big guy. I wanted to take just a minute and show you what we're using today. The fish have been feeding on the surface as well as just under the surface. There's caddisflies, there's a few mayflies, but there's a lot of insects just underneath the surface. And the fish are going for both, actually. We've caught some under the surface and we've caught some on top. We've been using an elk hair caddis, about a size 14 down to an 18 to represent the caddisflies on the surface. About a 16-inch piece of 6X tippet tied to the bend in that hook with a beadhead prince nymph just behind it. So you've got the one fly on the surface and the other one trailing below. Whether the trout want them under or on top, either way, we're going to get them.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
He's going right back down in that
Yes,
deeper
he is.
water.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Good
That's
job,
beautiful.
Robin.
Oh,
Excellent.
that was great.
Good job,
This
Matt.
guy.
Another one just came up and jumped.
Man,
You took
There,
us to the
everywhere.
secret spot.
That's it.
This is it. The terrain changes quickly just outside the canyon, from rocky ledges and pine trees to sweeping prairies. In this setting, you'll find the Olm-Pishkin Buffalo Jump Interpretive Center. The facility was opened in 1999, and it's managed by Connie Jacobs. She was helpful in explaining the importance of the buffalo in this region.
Well, Olm-Pishkin State Park has had kind of a long history. Initially, the park was established as a state historic site in 1972, and it actually entailed only about 160 acres at the top of the jump that you can see behind me. Over time, a lot of local interest in Great Falls and the surrounding community and in the Native Americans. There was interest in preserving the site culturally and for future generations, just to learn about the past. And ultimately, the decision was made to, while the site has a lot of archaeology, a lot of open prairie, prairie ecosystem, really what people came here for thousands of years for was the buffalo. Pretty nice.
Yeah. It's just so big, so wide open. You can see why they call it Big Sky Country.
This is one of the few places in the area you can still come and get that expansive feel for the prairie and a little bit of openness.
Yeah, it's great.
So were the buffalo just right over this hill, or how did the Indians get them here to this point?
Well, it was a pretty involved process, actually, and just getting the buffalo could take days. But essentially you had your bands came together, formed larger groups of people, and they would send out scouts to find the herd. Could be 5 miles away, could be as far as 20 miles away. And then when they did find them, they had individuals, men dressed in wolf skins, because wolves were natural predators, and they were known to have mingled in and out of bison herds, throughout a time. So the ones dressed with wolf skins would typically start coming around a group of animals from behind. And at that point, a person who was very crucial to the whole jump happening, known as the buffalo runner, sometimes called the buffalo caller, came into play. And the buffalo runner was a young boy, typically 14, maybe 15 years old, who had a calf skin that he would wear. And as the people were working the buffalo from behind with the wolf skins, the runner, who had trained for a year to be a swift and fleet runner, have endurance, also trained and learned the ways of the buffalo, learned their habits, what the buffalo have, such as very good smell, very good hearing, very poor eyesight. So they used that to help draw the buffalo. This runner would go out and position himself and make a distress call to the lead cow. And with poor eyesight, he would be just far enough away that she really couldn't determine what was wrong, and she didn't know whose calf it was or anything. So she would take a step out to see and investigate. As she would step out, the buffalo runner in his calf skin would actually take a step back, and she would step again, and he would make more calls and eventually entice her to follow. At some point, the ones from behind, kind of making the ones in back a little nervous, they would kind of want to move a little closer to that lead cow. And pretty soon you've got the runner up front leading the way. He's up at a full sprint and hopefully still standing. And you've got the cows and all the animals following behind. And as that necks down, the people jump, they frighten. The dust is going, the wind is blowing, and typically late fall, early winter, the sun is coming up directly in their eyes. The runner actually had to go over the cliff and find a pocket or a place for him to hide to get safely out of the way. And at that point, you've got animals that are they're horribly exhausted. They've sprinted the last couple of miles. They're very confused, they're bewildered, they can't see where they're going. And by the time they start going over the cliff, the ones from behind are pushing them.
The park takes the first part of its name, Ulm, from a German settler whose family arrived in the 1860s and ran the local post office for years. Pishkin is a Blackfeet word meaning either buffalo jump or deep blood kettle. Connie led us to the bottom of the jump, where if you keep a sharp eye, you can find fragments of buffalo bones. It's an easy hike that can be enjoyed by the entire family. The trail is a nice complement to the displays of the Interpretive Center.
The buffalo really provided every part of their lives with the materials that they needed to get through the year. The hide, of course, supplied with the hair on, winter coats, blankets, and then with the hair off, they tanned it when they actually make a teepee. They boiled the hooves for glue. Stomach became paunches or kettles that they could actually boil things in. The bones became tools, not only needles and awls, but the shoulder blades became something to scrape with. So just about anything you can think of that you'd use throughout the day.
So a successful buffalo jump hunt in modern terms might be like making a really big trip to a supermarket or the mall and coming back with everything you need for the next 6 months.
That's correct, yeah.
Just amazing.
Millions of buffalo roamed these plains until they were hunted to near extinction. Efforts are now being made to restore the buffalo population in numerous areas around the country.
Gosh, I love you, Gary. If I hook you.
No problem. We paused for lunch. Chad's wife, Marcia, met us at the river with a feast. Before returning home, she couldn't resist borrowing some gear and going fishing with Robin.
So did you grow up around the trout streams here in Montana, or?
No, actually I grew up in the Nashville, Tennessee area. So,
And that's got to be different fishing.
yes,
All the way around.
bass fishing is a little bit different, but exciting.
Well, yeah. So how do you turn that into catching a trout? Because fighting a bass is a little bit different.
That's the biggest thing. Chad had to keep telling me not to jerk the pole so much, to, take it easy. And
Okay. Yeah, they need a little more gentle.
the finesse of it, right? Whoa, how about this?
You hooked up?
We got one.
Now that is not fair. See, you have the advantage. Chad knows all the secret spots.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I'd hate to have to call the boys in.
Yeah.
We've got to be able
they
to do
would
this.
love it, but we'd like to try to do it. Now, don't walk out there too far.
No way. You bring
Okay,
them
you
right on in
ready?
for me. Now this isn't bass fishing, but we can do it. Yeah. Okay, I'll go down here.
Here we go. Got him.
It's a brown. It's a
Right,
brown. Yes. Woo. Let's let him have some water. That's what they like. But
Got him.
oh my, I don't want to knock you out. Yeah, nice fish. Real nice. Oh, it's still wiggly. Oh my. Look at that fish.
Very nice.
Very pretty. Good color. Okay, give me some slack there.
Okay.
I need those,
Can you get it?
yeah. Okay.
Here we
Ready?
go.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love that they're all native fish here. And I guess you're supposed to head them upstream and
Head him upstream,
Let him go.
and there he goes.
Ah, wow, without a
Good
man
job.
in sight.
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay. Let me hook this back on the handy
Okay.
gizmo and we're ready to go.
I have our feature guide here, honey.
Oh boy, look who's coming.
Following.
He's wanting his mom.
Little guy.
Little. He's a big guy.
Yeah. Hey, Walker.
There he is. Look at that water.
He likes
Pretty
it.
soon you'll have one of these in your
He
hand.
said, let me see the fly rod.
Oh, it
I'm
fits.
ready to go. I'm ready to go.
That's it. Keep that white skin out of the sun, boy.
Yes. Well,
You're ready to fish, huh?
I'm ready to fish.
Woo!
It was time for Walker's nap, and his dad was anxious to get us back on the river.
Oh boy, no noises.
Did that come?
The conditions on the Missouri River are fairly windy, which is typical on western rivers. Therefore, we're both using 9-foot 5-weight fast-action rods with a strong butt section and a quick tip. For line, we're using a weight-forward 6-weight that is specifically designed to help anglers cast into the wind with less effort than a standard line. You may have noticed that I mentioned we're using 5-weight rods and 6-weight lines. By using a line one size heavier than the rod, it helps the rod load quicker, again, making for easier casting, especially in windy conditions. We're using a 10-foot leader tapered down to 5X and 6X. That's somewhere between 2.5 and 4-pound test. The reason for the long light leader and tippet is because the fish are quite spooky in this clear water. For flies, it's a variety pack, so to speak. We've been alternating between a size 16 elk hair caddis and a size 20 parachute Adams for dry flies. When the fish seem to be feeding under the surface, we've been adding a size 16 bead head pheasant tail on a dropper about 18 inches long. For more details on a successful Missouri River float, check out our website, vacationsonthefly.com.
There are so many caddisflies floating by that these fish have such a selection. If it doesn't look realistic to them, they're not going to hit it. So the whole purpose is keeping it realistic. I mean, there's some philosophies of having it look like a wounded or a dead caddisfly, but my philosophy is keep that thing riding high on the water and give the fish a lot to look at.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You put in your duck decoys and ducks think, well, it must be safe with blue herons in there.
There we go.
Got it.
Yep. Ooh, he came right over and grabbed that. This is what we came for, these Missouri River rainbows.
You're doing good. Let him run.
Whoa, look at him go. He feels good.
He is
Wrapping
good.
in those weeds, though.
Yep.
Come on, buddy. Over here. Don't think about the anchor rope.
Just tell me I can pull it up quick.
No, I got him around this way. Oh, here he comes. Whoop. No, he dove again. Oh, baby, come on. Heavy fish. Let me try to work his head up. You got him.
Good job, my man.
Oh, boy.
Gorgeous. Here, I'll
Oh,
turn
boy.
around.
What a heavy fish.
It's a nice rainbow.
Yeah, lift that net just a little higher.
Yep.
Keep his body weight there, and I'll get the hook out. Couldn't resist that caddis there, could you, buddy?
Sure couldn't. Get it with that?
It's out. Oop.
Nice fish just before sunset.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, come on, we're gonna let you go now. Whew.
Let me flash a picture of you real quick.
Okay, I'm just gonna let him catch his breath a little.
Yep, get him in that water.
What a pretty fish.
Yep.
Catch the, whoop, and away he goes.
It sounds
They
weird,
catch
but
their
a
breath and away
trout
they
can
go.
actually drown if he has that water going back inside his gills reversed.
Exactly.
Good
Thanks,
job, my man.
Ooh, that was exciting.
The best time to enjoy the city of Great Falls and its surroundings is during the milder weather from June 15th to October 15th. The Great Falls International Airport services a number of major airlines. If you choose to drive, you'll find easy access on major interstates from all directions. The city of nearly 60,000 residents hosts major restaurant and hotel chains. Camping, bed and breakfasts, and dude ranches are also available depending on your preference. Whether you hear the call of the wild and are looking for great outdoor activities, or you plan to visit one of the many museums or cultural centers, you won't lack for things to do. Contact the local Great Falls Chamber of Commerce for more ideas than you'll know what to do with. Also, before you make your trip, we suggest brushing up on your history of Lewis and Clark and the Corps of Discovery. It will enrich your experience. For more information on planning your vacation to Great Falls, check out our website.
Our trip to central Montana sure was a lot of fun. The nice thing about Great Falls is it has all the amenities of a big city and just a few miles away, the great outdoors.
We enjoyed all the time we spent here, and we hope you did too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Vacations on the Fly.
For more information about this destination, or for help in planning your next vacation on the fly, please visit our website, vacationsonthefly.com. Major funding for Vacations on the Fly was provided by and by these additional underwriters. Honda Marine, power in tune with nature. And Twin Vee Power Cats, manufacturer of power catamarans from 10 feet to 32 feet. And the Hedrick Companies, your connection to Belize, Wyoming, and beyond. To receive a copy of today's show, contact us at the following address: TPI Production, 3236 Grand Avenue, number 436, Laramie, Wyoming, 82070.